Welcome to Press Pass TV. I'm Francesca Iacovangelo. Thanks for joining us. I'm here at the world headquarters of Press Pass TV in Manhattan, and we're talking to Tim Penasack from the Dunkin Rally Team. Tim is out in Houghton, Michigan for the Lake Superior Rally. Tim, I heard you had a little problem with your car. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Sure. We're at the world headquarters of the Lake Superior Pro Rally out here, and it's a balmy 35 degrees out.
Ooh.
Nice and sunny, though, so a little chilly. Yeah, so we were out. We were actually driving the car just on the open roads, and, it's a race car, so you want to kind of give a little more gas to it
Yeah.
occasionally, and we started having some problems. We had a little problem with the turbo. It was breaking up, so we spent 3-4 hours kind of figuring out, and we figured it out. It was a difference when the car was set up when it was when we ran the Colorado event, and now we're out here. Altitude's different, so we got it fixed. We're ready to go.
All right. Well, tell me a little bit about, you guys have to qualify, so is your car going to pass inspection, I guess, for the qualifications?
Qualify? No, that's what round
pass
track
it
guys
is.
do. That's what guys that go around in corners and just make right-hand turns. That's what they do. They qualify. We race. Okay, let's get that straight.
Now, you guys have an inspection, I guess, coming up? That's what I meant.
Yeah, well, the car has to pass tech inspection, and then that's basically, is it safe to drive? Is the car safe to drive? Is the seatbelts work? Does the seats work?
Okay.
Nothing falling off. Things like that. Kind of like having your car inspected once a year. We do it once an event, and then they also make sure that the car is, is legal for the class that you're running in. So, it makes sure you don't have this big, huge monster V8 in it when you're supposed to have a four-cylinder. Things like that. So, yeah. It's kind of, once you get the process down and figure out what they're looking for, you just kind of give it to them. Sometimes you got tech inspectors that they want to find something, so you actually leave something there for them to find, and then you correct it, and then they get off your back.
I see.
There's a science to it.
I see.
Yeah.
You're giving away all your secrets here to Press Pass TV, but
Oh,
we won't tell anybody.
no, that's right.
Now, this is the last race of the season. What are you looking forward to the most about this race? What do you like the most about this race?
We're going to win and be the rulers of the world.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes. No, it's going to, we have a little bit of unfinished business. The last time we were at this event was in 2005, and we actually on Friday night, we set some really strong stage times. As a matter of fact, we were in the top 8 on Friday night until the last stage on Friday night where the motor blew up. So the motor blew up, and we didn't have a spare motor, so we put it on the trailer and we drove home on Saturday.
Oh.
So a lot of people say this is the best event in the whole series. And there's a lot of people entered in this event. There's 72, give or take, entries in the event. That's a lot. So it's a fun event. The roads are decent. They're okay. They're great conditions. We're just looking to have a grand old time. That's basically it. Last event out in Colorado, we had some power problems, so we put a new motor in it. So now the engine's running great, car's running great, and hopefully we're going to go out and push hard. We're going to try to get a podium in class again.
So your maintenance team is staying pretty active then, is that what you're trying to say?
We call that the service crew.
The service team. I'm learning as we go along, Tim.
I know. I realize that. So, yeah, between the Colorado event, which is in September, and this one, it's now October, if you didn't know that, they put a new motor in it, took a look at the gearbox, did other things like that. So, yeah, and the car is in really good condition. But we got still have some moving parts. Like part of the service team couldn't leave early enough, so they're driving a separate car. And co-driver, he's from Minnesota, and he's driving a separate car. And we still got pieces, on the chessboard moving around. So
Wow.
We'll be all right.
Now, was it as tough to get out there as people are saying? I guess it's pretty remote in Houghton, Michigan.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as going to Colorado when you got to drive to Colorado. You don't realize how flat and long Nebraska is until you got to drive through it twice. No, it's not bad. We left 7 p.m. on Tuesday night, drove through the night and got to Ann Arbor, where University of Michigan is, and we did a promotional event at University of Michigan yesterday.
Great.
For 4 hours. Yeah, drove the car around, showed the car off on some corners, got to know a little bit of the University of Michigan's campus police, but that's all right.
I know you enjoy showing off the car and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I love showing off the car. So then we did that, and then it was a 9-hour drive up here. So it's not a bad drive. If you drive straight through from Boston, it's a 22-hour, 23-hour drive. But it's not as bad. Like I said, it's not a 2.5-day drive like going to Colorado is, or a 3.5-day drive like going to Oregon.
Wow. So do you think we'll see some snow in this rally?
You know, I don't think so. I don't think the weather report does not call for any of that bad inclement weather. It calls for, if I remember correctly, it calls for cold weather, but it doesn't call for any precipitation.
Okay.
Which, you throw some snow into this, and there's not a base of snow, and it gets on there, things get really strange, and you see some people just, and it's all about tires. In this
Right.
kind of condition, we have a saying that you just bring one of everything. Bring a set of everything. Fill the car with with what tires you can, and hope that you got the right set. So I know last time I saw the weather report didn't call for any massive precipitation, so therefore I don't think we'll get any snow.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Oh, well, we'll be looking forward to the footage anyway. I can't wait to see it. And of course, Tim, it's always a joy talking to you and the Dunkin Rally team. Thanks a lot for your time. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Fran, and you have fun out there in New York. Unfortunately, our team is not in the World Series,
Oh,
but I do have to put up with the other team because 2 members of my team want to watch the game. So,
that's okay. For
all
everybody
right.
here at PressPassTV, I'm Francesca Iacovangelo. Thanks for watching.